as we're doing some readings around Trump, Mar-A-Lago, the, drama, let's see, what is the staff at Mar-A-Lago? What's going on with them? What are they seeing? What do they think? What is the staff at Mar-A-Lago? What is their view? What is the view of the staff at Mar-A-Lago? What is the view of the staff working at Mar-A-Lago? What's the view of the staff working at Mar-A-Lago? Center of it, they have to deal with melanoma. Going into it, they're working together. Going out of it, dealing with Trump. Okay. So, on one thing, they have their communication with each other. In the center, they've got to deal with melanoma, and the outside, they've got to deal with Trump. Not a pretty picture already. But let's see. How are they dealing with it? What about the staff at Mar-A-Lago? What's their view? Are they singing melanoma's praises? Let's see. The heart. Okay. Going into it, they've got their contracts. Yeah, looking at perhaps quitting. Okay. They go in there and they sign these non-disclosure agreements. Okay. And I think they're looking at the heart of the matter and just looking like they want this so over. Okay. So let's see what's above melanoma and the heart. Are they really loving her, or is she the heart of the problem and wanting to just be done with her and Trump and yeah. So, yeah, they're looking at the money, the exchange is, is this worth it or not? Okay. Okay. They're trying to hang on together. The staff, it looks like the staff is amongst themselves. But looks like they are using some introspection about quitting. Yeah, about quitting. Because they're going, look at, is it worth it? Are we getting enough out of this for everything we're putting in? Or is it time to leave? The staff is happy with each other. They've got a good communication, okay? But they know they've signed these non-disclosure agreements and everything. And kind of the heart of it, dealing with melanoma, the heart of the matter is, are we getting enough out of this? Okay. Are they paying us enough? Are we getting enough benefit out of it? Because usually this is the card, the 6, where you're sitting there begging for the money and you've got, like melanoma up here, doling it out. So are we getting enough out of this? Okay. Really, the introspection is thinking about leaving. Okay. Thinking about leaving. I think that, again, dealing with Trump, They basically pretty much had it, okay? Looking like they're like, you know, we've got this contract and stuff, but dealing with him, and I guess dealing with Baron too. People want to put Baron on this little pedestal, but they said he's another, really, when he was 3 years old, he was bossing them around, okay, acting like Trump. So I have no sympathy for Baron. I'm sorry. I just do not. That he is overbearing and rude to people as well. So I think that, overall, it looks like kind of at the heart of it, we're looking at, is this really worth it? Is it worth our time and money to stay here? I think it may be when they're, whatever, if they have a contract there, whenever it's over, they're thinking about possibly leaving, okay? Because I don't think I'd want to work there. He's walking around ranting and raving, and she's no gem to work with. So let's look at also, how are things going with the with Palm Beach, wanting to get them out of there? How are things going with that saga, with the conflict with Palm Beach? How are things going with the conflict with Palm Beach? Palm Beach is saying you can't live there, and we're going to live here anyway. So how is that going? How is the saga playing out with Palm Beach? What's going on with that now? What's going on with the saga with Palm Beach? The center of it, yeah. Going into it is that judgment. Going forward, trying to get some sort of balance. The juggling. At the center of it, we have them wanting to stand up for the truth. Look at, you signed this contract, okay? So it looks like things going forward are kind of up in the air, juggling it. Maybe they're going to try to make some kind of a monetary judgment against him. We'll see what the rest of the cards have to say. So under the Queen of Swords, they're in action. Yeah, we've got kind of the Dark Knight. They're not happy with what's going on there, okay? From Judgment going into this, yeah, they're wanting to have things, they want to have their time back, okay? Okay, so this one means I've got to pick another one of these cards. So let's see what we have. Yeah, the nonsense, the BS is still going on, okay? The judgment is we would love to have things back. They're working on it. But they're not seeing a lot of light at the end of the tunnel at the moment. They're still dealing with the nonsense and stuff that he's putting out there. The lies, the spins, the disinformation. So above it, we have the vision of wanting to move this forward. Over the heart, we have the establishment. Look at, we have our thing. We've already done, we've already got that contract, and we want it to play out the way that it was written to begin with. Okay? And going forward, we have the innocence. So this is the card of looking back and reminiscing. And they're reminiscing and looking back at all the nonsense that he's been trying to pull. Okay. So let's look and see what we have. Again, they're juggling this, trying to figure out. Underneath of it all, we have the devil. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Trying to move things forward. And fighting it out. But we have the investigations, the things coming. And we have a dedicated effort, some planning, and again, they're not sure how things are going to go. Things are hidden, movement, and they're just tired of dealing with the deception. Okay? They want this to change, and they're trying to bring in the temperance and the money thing, and just go, they're pretty fed up with his shenanigans, shall we say. So things are still there in litigation, not going so well. Things are still, we don't have the sun shining on it yet. We still have in the darken of night how they're going to proceed. But they're judging this, and they're just tired of his manipulations and stuff. So we'll have to see how this plays out going forward. Who knows? With all this stuff coming up, though, they may start pulling properties, and with people fleeing Mar-A-Lago, having nothing to do with his anything, Trump has become a name that you just want to flush. You want nothing to do with it, okay? His name has now become synonymous with loser, deception, liar, con man, so they want nothing to do with it. So we'll have to see if trying to play the politician and keeping these people on the hook, if they're going to continue to send him money and bail him out. Now, we have a lot of the ones that went, they're saying that was on his orders, that they stormed the Capitol. And like I said, they're really upset that he didn't give them a pardon, okay? He told us to do this, now he's throwing us under the bus. So I think he's going to lose quite a bit of his funding from these people. Okay, they some of them are waking up to find out they've been used. Okay, that they're dispensable. They mean nothing to him. Okay, so let's look at their viewpoint on this. What is the viewpoint of those that have been basically thrown under the bus? Are they still overall being supportive of him, or are they at the point of saying no more? Okay, they looking at Biden, going into it heartbroken, coming out of it, looking at government, maybe higher power, more information coming in. Let's see what else we have with this. So what about those that stormed the Capitol, were all hoorah for Trump, and basically got thrown under the bus? Okay, they wanted to put an end to Biden's thing, okay? Or this also could be the compassion that there's none there. That also could be, because we were asking about Trump. Trump's not showing them any compassion. He did nothing for them. Going into it, they're looking at the health of the situation, the roots, is this strong enough to survive? Going forward, they see that it was a snake. They feel like, yeah. They've been lied to. Now the government is coming after them, okay? So I think this center one has to do with Trump and compassion, and it was not there. He gave them nothing. Bubkus, dead in the water, okay? And they were starting out with this sad heart for what was there, and they went forward, and he just, yeah, so that, the Six of Wands, success, victory, there was victory in getting him nothing, okay? They got nothing. Okay, they went into this strong. The tree, the lovers, rooted. They went in for Trump, and they see that the transition, trying to come out of this into easier waters. That rather than helping them, they were snaked out. Okay. And so now the government is coming after them. So I would say overall now they are not too happy. Yeah. The Repugly Uglies are not doing anything to help them. Vision is that they went into it innocently, they say, but due to the past things, as far as the payout, it's not happening, and they have now these investigations, and they are done with it. So it looks like they're fed up. A lot of them that went there are seeing they were used. And of course, he stirs them up. He gets them there, and they say they went at his bidding, and now he's doing nothing for them. Okay? So a few of them are waking up, seeing the writing on the wall. You are pawns, you're nothing to him, okay? So we'll have to see what happens. Of course, there are still those that are still all gung-ho and will continue to stay in his corner, but there are some now that are seeing that we were used, okay? We were used and thrown under the bus, and so I think that they're waking up and they're going to no longer be supportive of this drama, okay? Maybe they'll wake up out of the QAnon crap and see that it was, again, just something that has been constructed, and it has no basis in reality. They've been chasing this Grimm's fairy tale, okay? They've been made fools of. So we'll have to see what happens with that. So thanks for tuning in, Love and Light. See you online.